Some of the highlights of the G20 summit that the Prime Minister attended. It essentially focused on ending vaccine racism, and the Prime Minister made a big push for that on the world stage. While addressing the G20 summit in Rome, Prime Minister Modi said that India will be producing 500 crore COVID vaccine doses by the end of 2022, and that's enough to end vaccine racism in the world. Prime Minister Modi also pushed for the WHO nod for emergency use authorization for India's indigenous vaccine, COVAXIN. Here are the highlights of what the Prime Minister said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's big vaccine diplomacy at the global stage. Addressing the G20 summit in Rome, the Prime Minister showcased India's stellar vaccination drive and pandemic fight, asserting that India is on the threshold of a vaccine revolution. Producing a staggering 5 billion vaccines by 2022, enough to end global vaccine racism, where poor and developing countries have been left without the life-saving jabs to protect themselves from the rampaging COVID pandemic.
Prime Minister conveyed that India has not only vaccinated over 1 billion of our citizens, but more important is that we are ready to produce over 5 billion vaccine doses by the end of next year. This obviously will be available not only for our citizens, but the rest of the world.
Crucially, Modi also did a forceful pitch for the WHO nod for Made in India COVAXIN, terming it of paramount importance in the world's battle to prevent successive killer waves. Modi cited the need for boosting global travel to revive the economy and the need for countries to mutually accept one another's vaccine certificate.
Efforts to contain the COVID-19 pandemic through expedited vaccination efforts and ensuring supply of critical medicines, resumption of early travel between both countries, which is, as I mentioned yesterday, in terms of facilitating travel of our citizens to countries that are partner countries. I think the discussion with the Prime Minister of Singapore was particularly relevant.
Modi's appeal comes after the United Nations accused rich nations of hoarding vaccines.
I have long been pushing the G20 to lead a global vaccination plan to reach everyone everywhere. That plan did not materialize, largely because of geopolitical divides. Global coordinated action has taken a backseat to vaccine hoarding and vaccine nationalism. People in the richest countries are getting third doses of vaccine, while only 5% of Africans are fully vaccinated.
While India is ready to help the world in the pandemic fight, can the developed world take steps to end vaccine racism? Bureau Report, India Today.